Were there any merge issues in the process of learning GitHub? There are always merge issues. Especially with Unity. Ugh, the metafiles. The metafiles.
10 billion metafiles for everything.
Yeah. Hi, Mythix. You missed us playing the Lucky 7. We got to hear you be snarky at all the enemies.
Yes, they were here in spirit.
Change the category back to...
Okay, I'm back.
Link's Awakening.
Why is Birdo in this game?
Better question, why is Birdo not in every game?
Yeah.
That's
We couldn't handle Birdo's
question.
sexiness.
Next.
That's a good answer. I accept that answer.
Okay, so there are 2 dungeons left, and also the color dungeon, which I don't count.
Yeah, that's a silly one.
Don't know anything about this game.
Oh, well. This was the first handheld Legend of Zelda game.
I have played one Zelda game ever, so
Was it that one?
depends on what you mean by that one, because it could be multiple.
You know, that one. The one with stuff?
It was not Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, but was it that one?
Was it Skyward Sword?
No, no.
I would be very sorry for you if it was.
So everybody seems to hate on the
They do.
Skyward
the
Sword.
Wii one.
I don't hate Skyward Sword. I do think it's the weaker ones of like the really big budget 3D Zeldas.
Isn't Skyward Sword canonically the first in the timeline?
It
Yes,
is.
It's the one that set up the reincarnation loop.
Hang on. If I'm understanding you correctly, then what you're saying is that Skyward Sword is the weakest Link?
Yeah. That sounds like what Miller was saying.
Eh?
Yes, we get it.
Was he actually named Link in Skyward Sword?
Well, I mean, you can name him whatever you want to name him. I mean, all I can think of is all the frickin' Game Grumps names they give him in the various versions, like Butlet and Spoombles and Slurp and Lofus Cramwell.
What are those?
I guess, yeah, Breath of the Wild is like the only one that like canonically names him because of all the voice acting.
What were some other good Game Grumps names for him? Spearmf.
Yeah, reading the timeline encyclopedia. Skyward Sword
says,
is
unless you've misplaced your copy of it, because then it's the missing link.
You know, there was an episode of the Zelda cartoon series called The Missing Link.
Apparently,
Yes.
for the Ocarina of Time, there were 3 other Zelda games that were before the timeline split.
Yeah, for one thing, I will say this. I disagree with Nintendo on a few points of the official timeline. But, you know, Nintendo didn't ask me, so... Just like, Sega keeps not returning my calls.
You just need to make a Zelda fan game that gets so popular that they have to send you a CDI, and then it's still so popular.
Hang on.
Albert Wesker never
Did you
died
say
while
CDI when you meant to say C and D?
Yes.
I was gonna say, like, they send me the Zelda CDI game as a punishment.
We love your
Yeah.
fan game so much. Here is signed golden CDI with Wand of Gamelon. Have
I'm
a
like,
great
no.
day.
No! Anything but that! And they're like, you want Faces of Evil, maybe? And I'm just like, ah!
You just like look at them and you're just like, I wonder what's for dinner.
It's funny because those games are bad.
And
That's
my
why I don't
house
say
is
Skyward
cool.
Sword is the worst Zelda, because it's just like everyone doesn't count the CDI games. They're just like,
Well,
oh,
yeah.
those-
I think they're mainly talking about the main line ones.
yeah, the bigger budget ones.
It's funny, if you look at the CDI games, the reviews at the time, they actually got fairly positive reviews, which is the weirdest part of the whole thing.
I think a lot of people would just look at them as licensed games. They weren't looking at them as Zelda games. But now
Well,
we
yeah,
have
because
the entire history of Zelda games to compare to, and we're just like, oh, these are not Zelda games.
plus it was still in that era when a game with any kind of animation or voice acting was like, ooh, shiny. Even when the animations and voice acting were like that.
I'm sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little, richer.
When you're little.
If you have the rubies.
You come back when you got the rubies.
We've got to have money.
We got to have money.
Okay, so I
Man,
actually
we
don't
have-
know how to get to the color dungeon. I just know it's somewhere around here.
So Stoker, which one is that one? The one?
I don't know. I didn't expect to be called out on my stupid joke. I had no response prepared.
Oh, thought you were
Although,
being
I mean,
serious.
There could be, Twilight Princess does have, Wolf Link and Midna, so that's a pretty good one to play.
True.
Because, Wolf Link,
Oh, that's
Midna.
why. Okay. Go back to the village.
No, I've only played Link to the Past.
Link to the Past is also very good.
Surprisingly, people in chat agreeing that Wolf Link is good.
I know, right? It's so unusual for people in this chat to be into anthropomorphic animal games.
Jeez. Not careful, everybody might think we're all like furries or something.
Oh, we couldn't have that, could we? And now for part 167 of my essay on the wonders of Sally Acorn.
I was going to say!
What?
Oh, Sally Acorn from Sonic.
Yeah, that character that I have a secret affinity for.
Secret.
Oh, that one.
Is that what we call it?
Yeah. Nobody knows. It's a secret to everybody.
Oh.
Apparently
Who
it
was
was
it I
the
was-
GC.
Who was it I was telling about Ken Penders
Oh,
the other night? There was someone I was talking to about him who didn't know about him. I don't know, I feel like there's always someone that I get to tell about that bitch. He's like the anti-Stoker at this point. He's my nemesis. If I ever see him, I'm just gonna point at him and screech like Donald Sutherland in the remake of Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Man, I
Was
feel
it me you were
flattered.
talking to? I remember we were saying something about that Tails he drew like a week ago.
Oh my god, that Tails he drew! Oh man, that Tails ass Tails he drew. I'm not even gonna post it. It's that bad. Hello, Tempest.
Better post it to me, because I'm curious now.
I'll forward it to you in a few minutes. Basically, it's like, I think I mentioned once or twice, or 3 times, or 40 times, that one of the stipulations of him being allowed to continue his creative pursuits with these original character donut steals was that he had to draw them in a style that wasn't the Sega character style. So he's definitely come up with a style that isn't the Sega style. I'll give credit where credit's due there. It's definitely not the Sega style.
But you're not a fan.
Well, see, I prefer my horror to come in other forms.
No horror in the Sega Dome.
Stoker likes his horror, but Sonic is not what that's supposed to be. Stoker wants Vampire Tales? Maybe, I don't know.
Vampire Tales? No, that's an interesting thought. I'm sure there's a fanfic out there like that.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Ender style is like he's angry at the Sega style.
Kinda, that's a good way of putting it, yeah.
Well, Jonas said it, so...
Alright, I'm gonna find it and send it to you, Game Ace, because you asked for it, and I'm gonna go ahead and apologize in advance.
No, that's okay. I know what I get into sharing Sonic Affinity with you.
Let's see. No, not the scan from Sonic the Comic where Tails is trying to assassinate Robotnik JFK style. That comic is also a ride, let me tell you.
Reynos,
I was gonna say, that
me...
sounds like...
Alright, I'm gonna have to just look at his Twitter.
That sounds like something that could come out any comic book, honestly. Someone has to do JFK assassination moment or go back in time.
Do they really, though?
No, they definitely don't.
Do they really? Here it is. Okay. Prepare
Reynos
yourself.
has made me very happy because he has mentioned Antoine in the chat.
Oh.
The Antoine would be most likely to be a vampire. They.
I know I could see that.
I totally could too.
Check your Telegram.
I'm looking.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Why is this not working? Follow
I
the
could say the
instructions.
same thing about this art.
So, was it everything you imagined?
Why does it
goes.
look
What
like
in the
he
world was
combined
that? Why
Tails
wasn't
and Antoine
pushing?
together?
See, one of the biggest problems he has is I think deep down inside, he always just wanted to be... Is that the original dungeon music?
No.
Well, no.
No,
It's remixed.
it is from the first Zelda game.
Yes.
Oh, this, yeah.
It's a different tune, though.
Yeah. I forgot that this music was in this thing.
I have that tune hot on my favorite bar on Chrome. It's like my thinky music.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah.
It's when he's...
I always felt like one of his big problems was that he actually didn't want to be doing Sonic comics. He wanted to be doing Silver Age Marvel comics. but by God, he was going to try to force it to fit into that mold.
I can't actually stop looking at it because I keep on trying to figure out what's wrong, but I can't put it into words.
The thing that you're looking for that's wrong is the everything.
The lips.
The
I'm
everything
curious.
is wrong.
I'm actually a little curious myself. Can I take a look at it?
Alright, okay, I'm just gonna post it in the Twitch chat. Let all of you suffer.
Look, it takes a lot for me, Stoker.
None of you are free of sin, anyway. All of you have done something to deserve this.
Yeah, that's bad.
I'm just waiting to see the reactions in chat now. Oh, there we go.
Not safe for brain. Yeah, that's a good summary.
My brain goes. My brain is pretty much immune to this stuff now.
Yeah, it's
I think
boy.
it's truly spectacular kind of thing these days. Of all, to be honest, everybody talking about NSFW stuff. Anyway,
Thanks, I hate it.
oh, nice comment, Toxic.
Hang on one
You
second.
want more power? Here, you can have it.
This is the color dungeon you were talking about?
Yes.
And it's optional?
Yes, it's optional. They also just did not make it very well.
I'm back.
It's like Tails is crying out for a peace that will never come, stuck in an everlasting torment.
Also, he has jet boots.
Somebody did point that out in comments.
Jet boot tails.
Uh,
Hello, Ray.
oh,
Hey, Ray, what do you say? Didn't know if we'd see you today.
today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Driving on a dime should not be a crime.
Or should it?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I think if you just hit the four corners.
I tried that.
Actually, oh shoot.
You have to hit the four corners once it's in a certain.
Alright.
You hit that one and just hit the top right corner if you want. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, this is the first game I ever bought twice. Because it's just this dungeon.
Hmm.
Oh, you're very close.
We have one of the buttons off. Okay, there we go.
Yay.
You don't have a key? No. You go get the other chest.
What was fun is there's nothing preventing you from actually playing this game on a regular Game Boy, not a color one. It just makes stuff like that previous room even more annoying.
I mean,
right,
you can
color
like
dungeon,
memorize it because it's all fixed.
Oh yeah, right. Your icon is invisible again.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it.
That's not it.
Weird. Shows up correctly in the Discord chat.
Just a few seconds ago, it wasn't. It's working now.
Most of these puzzles aren't even that hard to do without color, so...
Oh, I mean, that's true, but doing these for the first time, if it's all grayscale, how would you know?
True.
Perseverance.
Perseverance? I mean, you know kids back in like the 80s and 90s would have done that kind of thing.
The kids talking about the polka gods
One
and
more
whatever.
chest.
how to move the truck.
Because Mew's under the truck? Yeah, I think those kind of kids, probably.
Doot, 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 doot.
Doo-doo. Oh, it's tricolor.
Room of Triforce.
There isn't even really anything special about those enemies. They just exist on a colored floor. Pitiful sword is no match for me. Okay, bow.
Ah, the infamous bow.
It's Wobble
Oh,
Fit.
wait.
Why not?
For some reason, the game pauses when he changes back. Like right there, I can't even move. The game is really struggling with this.
Okay, dinner done.
Yeah,
I rewarded myself for a week of hard work by getting a
Do I need
pizza
to
called the R.I.P. Miss Piggy.
The R.I.P. Miss Piggy.
Mm-hmm.
What's on it, perchance?
Pepperoni, sausage, bacon, like Canadian bacon. I think there's prosciutto on there.
Bus key.
An entire snout.
Entire snout.
It's just a bunch of different pork meats. I love walking into a room and not even knowing what's going on. There just being a little chime that's like, "You did it!" You know, I've done nothing.
Something.
Everything is something except for the stuff that's nothing.
Sauce made from frog tears. There's not sauce made from frog tears, but there is a truffle oil.
Not
That's
sure if that's
also
quite the same
pig-related.
thing. That's fair. That's true. That's valid.
I mean, they use pigs to sniff out those mushrooms.
It's true. I've seen them do it.
Dude, start over? What? No, I don't remember how.
The same way as you beat everything. Just
Make
mash
your
your
time.
sword on
Okay, I will not. Okay.
Anyway,
That didn't have anything to do with color. Just mash your sword into it.
yeah.
Just an enemy that recovers his health very quickly.
Welcome, thief. So that's. I'm guessing that was for the bow.
Yes, that was for the bow. And give me the red one.
The most powerful name is to name your Link B-BAKA.
Oh my god.
So everyone's just like, "Are you okay, Baka?"
That is a power move.
Yeah,
Can't
Jonas'
deny it.
game was originally grayscale.
Yeah, because this was originally a regular ass Game Boy game, and then they re-released it for the Game Boy Color because they're like, "Ooh, it's a Game Boy but color." That was the slogan. "Ooh, it's a Game Boy but color."
And it does look better.
Yeah, that's fair.
First time I ever seen him.
Take you out might be the literal translation, but somebody must have realized, hey, you know that means like knock someone out, right? Or even kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the first time I ever seen him differentiate the red and blue male as one is defensive, one is offensive. One for, well, yeah. One does more damage and the other one protection more.
My dude is also a good Link name.
It's true.
My dude, you gotta save Hyrule.
Honestly, there's a lot of good Link names.
Lincoln.
Linkedin. That's
Yeah, so-
that's where he checks his that's where he posts his resumes.
Link. I just make it up. Arthur says, I used to play as Lincoln.
You could also name your Link child. Then every female character in the game automatically becomes a MILF.
Sometimes that just happens in this life.
And that
You
just
could- you
happens
could-
in like Zelda games regularly. I mean,
You could name Link like crap or something, and then it sounds like every NPC is just realizing something. Crap, you've got to save Hyrule. Crap, my cuckoos have escaped.
Only you have the power to seal the darkness. Crap.
Crap. Is this the game's version of Death Mountain? I don't know.
Dr. Luigi here.
Yeah,
Tall
Luigi.
heights. Luigi.
Taking care of his chickens.
May not have a mention anymore, but I have my nice chickens and my nice little boat on my nice little mountain.
Yeah, enough stickers, enough stickers.
It's a bush. It's not really a bush.
Link skills are combat, cooking, and ocarina playing. I mean, combat and instrument playing, yeah, but it's like only really Breath of the Wild Link cooks.
Even so.
Even so, he's like an actual magical person with a cooking pot. I don't know how you make a cake with frosting out of just a bit of sugar and milk.
You use I don't know, Octorok guts or something.
Double
The secret
boiler.
ingredient.
That's the trick.
How do you make an angel food cake out of raw wheat? That stuff hasn't been even milled.
Listen, you can make a lot of things out of stuff if you don't care.
I once made a pair of shoes out of a pair of shoe boxes. I once made a whole set of coasters out of some old Sega tapes.
That wall looks like it can be bombed.
Oh, it's conveniently door-shaped like that.
Oh.
Video game logic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this wasn't patched in the DX version, so I'm gonna go to Turtle Rock early.
Ooh, that's hurt. Oh. So you just brute force through it.
And somehow got all of his health back.
He has
He had the
Crazy
potion.
Tracy's potion.
Yeah. So you trigger the potion, and then you have some iframes, and then you can go through it.
not
They
gonna
don't
lie, I
let you
would
will
have
just
done it too.
keep like 4 or 6 extra lives in the form of bottled fairies here. You only get the one potion.
Yeah, you only get one. Also,
Yeah.
like, you get fewer maximum health in this, so it's technically like the most balanced Zelda game.
Yeah, I noticed that actually. There's compared to the other one where you had like 20 hearts, this one is 14.
Ruh-roh.
Boss battle outside.
I wonder why they call this Turtle Rock.
Because they're sponsored by the headphone company.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Slightly harder when you don't have, like, the super sword.
Ah,
And I could also level up my sword to level 2 and make it even more ridiculously powerful.
still wondering why
could.
we haven't gotten that yet.
Need go for this guy to begin with.
Because I'm still
Never mind.
surprised you're at the last dungeon with your first sword.
There's only 2 swords, and the second sword is optional.
Okay. But it's
It'll
like,
hide to hit.
This guy
Well-
is a pain.
well, with the exception of Adventures of Link, I'm pretty sure pretty much every Zelda has Link get a new
You
sword.
could
or
also get the
upgrade.
boomerang for him, but I don't want to. And the boomerang
I
is
love
nice, but all the weapons in this are nice.
I love just how cheery these snakes are as they just dive into lava.
That's what I was gonna say. That snake had the biggest smile on its face when it just like committed suicide.
These bosses,
the sweet embrace of death!
these bosses could maybe use a little bit more health.
Of course,
I
I
know
have
what
no
you're
idea what
talking
this
about.
thing is supposed to look like. But like a chest with an eyeball on it? Why is it making tiles on the floor?
Oh, you know, because of reasons.
Do it every time that you enter one of these rooms. They put. Yep. Rupees that I don't need. Hooray! Also because Koholint is imaginary, it's also, imaginary rupees.
Spoilers!
We already knew that. It was in the 6th dungeon.
Oh, okay.
That is one of the things about Twilight Princess I liked, that there was an armor that made it so all your excess rupees had kind of a point.
Oh yeah, there was, wasn't there? I forgot about that.
Although that was also the game where if you had too many rupees to pick up rupees from a chest, you would just put them back in the chest, and the chest would still be marked as unopened. So you would equip the armor, run around for a little bit to drain your rupees, and then pick it up.
You know, the efficient way.
Like when you see a Poe off in the distance, and you're like, I'm gonna go get that. You start climbing and platforming and whatnot, and by the time you get there, it's day. So you just leave the game idling for like 20 minutes.
Good design.
Zeronian says, in the NES game, your rupees were your source of arrows. I never actually played the original Zelda.
It's true, though. They were your source of arrows.
Link to the Past was my first
You
First part
just
of
have
the
like
series.
instant Amazon, and every time you loose your bow, you buy an arrow from there.
Wow, this enemy just seems super annoying.
Yes, he is.
You're tipping your arrows with rupees.
You're sharpening the rupees into
Can't
arrow
stand
points.
the arrow tipping economy. They should just pay them a living wage already.
Amen.
There you go.
Roshan has subscribed to tier 1 for 15. Oh, 50, he's at 15 months free.
Thank you for the sub, Roshan Cookies.
Oh, yes, there's
Oh,
a
thank you.
Just
guys.
says, meow.
I'm
I
guessing
mean, what
they're a
more
cat.
needs to be said?
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Now you
And,
sound like my cat when she wants dinner.
That sounds
Yeah,
like my cat when it wants dinner.
Yeah, take
It's
the
supposed to
normal
look like there are
MOW and
faces
just
on the
add in
floor.
random E's and R's.
This Manic does a good meow.
I feel a little
Live
upset
now.
I've never had a cat. My father's allergic, so we were always a dog family.
I'm also extremely allergic to cats, but I've had several.
Hmm.
I
You
don't
suffer
remember you
for the
having a
beauty.
reaction when Stranger was around.
Stranger was a good cat.
Dang it, I'm thinking about pizza.
I have some pizza.
I just had pizza yesterday, and now, because someone in the stream mentioned a piggy pizza, I just can't stop thinking about it.
I don't know. I have a 4-meat pizza.
Which four meats?
Like I think it's just the typical ones that come on, like pepperoni, Italian sausage, beef, and like, Canadian bacon or something.
I've been around Jonas way too long. I really expected you to say bees.
No, I can't say I've tried bee meat before.
Beat.
It's not super good. I just give it a B.
Jonas. Guy's fast.
It's pretty fast.
He acts like a little dog.
He does. And you're killing him. Who's the real monster?
dog trying to crush you with a boulder?
I don't know. I think it's up for debate.
Probably.
Alright, back.
Welcome back.
Its flavor is pain.
Its flavor is bone-hurting juice.
Zelda just became a platformer.
It happens.
It's like Curse Nation. Eventually, all games become platformers.
Even wrestling.
Yes, even wrestling. And we're not talking about wrestling games. We're just talking about straight-up live-action wrestling. It's a platformer. Don't question me on this.
Hulk Hogan drop kicks everybody. And he shoots Hulkamania with his voice as a projectile attack.
Since we're on the topic of pizza, I have to agree with the people in the chat that once you start putting stuff besides cheese and stuffed crust, it devalues the pizza.
So you're not...
At that point, you're just making a calzone with stuff on the outside as well.
It's like, I like the cheese. I want to taste the cheese. If you're putting more than the cheese in there, you're putting less cheese in there.
That is a good wisdom.
Just more cheese is good wisdom.
You know what? Can't agree more.
She says they tried a pepperoni stuffed crust pizza from Papa John's. They weren't impressed. I used to work at Papa John's. I wasn't impressed by it either. I did not like their food.
Papa John's is pretty mid. You heard it here first.
And also, like, literally everywhere else, so...
Yeah.
They had the pineapple pizza on Stranger Things. I was laughing. First thing I thought, Frederick.
I'll eat pineapple on pizza.
Has Stoker shown me the pizza training video from the 80s? I don't think he has.
Oh, yeah, there was a Pizza Hut training video, and I was like, I just messaged Jonas out of the blue and, like, didn't say hi or anything. I was just like, would you like to see a Pizza Hut training video from the 1980s? And he was like, would I?
You know, sort of a random bit of trivia. Pizza Hut Express employees are required to use hand sanitizer after washing their hands.
Interesting.
I don't know why.
It's to fend off the curse.
Didn't you say that Pizza Hut Express has, like, an item that regular Pizza Huts don't?
Yes, Pizza Hut Express has an exclusive personal pan pizza, the mac and cheese. It's cheddar sauce with rotini on top. I have never had it, but it sounds good.
I am
I kinda wanna try
disgusted and
that.
intrigued simultaneously.
I mean, all you have to do to get me is just say mac and cheese.
It's true.
I mean, we're talking about cheese. We're talking about cheese again here, folks.
And it's on a crust, so it's like double carbs.
Yeah, it's good.
When have I ever had an issue with that?
Just get pepper cheese and you got me instantly.
Thank you for coming to our cheese podcast.
Cheese is awesome. Come on.
Yeah, and I'm getting hungrier the more we talk about it.
Just don't go Homer Simpson on it and get like 50 slices of American cheese.
Ugh.
don't know why that room gave me like low vibes.
Maybe it was low key Lolo.
Oh, sorry, it was 64 slices. My bad.
Oh, well. That's a different. It's a horse of a different color.
That scene cracked me up bad thing because I didn't know that was actually really a bad thing, and yes, it was. I didn't.
Like, that
Okay,
scene
didn't
cracked me
test
up back then because I didn't know that he was doing a bad.
Yeah. Well, I was like 6 back then, and I didn't know nothing about cheese.
Can we quote you on that, GC? I was 6 back then, and I didn't know nothing about cheese.
Yeah.
Adults
No,
were always
really,
like, "Oh, cheese stops me up," and as a little kid, I was like, "What? What are you? You're eating cheese wrong, I guess."
I know it's dumb. Like, I'm trying to remember why I never really understood. I didn't get to know cheese well at that age, but yeah, it was something I recalled when I was watching that scene. I says, "Is that a good thing Homer's doing?" It was funny.
I know nothing about cheese.
It was funny. I loved it.
I don't know why I'm still amused by this. For some reason, there's something about the statement, "I didn't know nothing about cheese," that really gets me.
Look, it doesn't surprise me that people don't miss out on things in life, but I mean, I'm not ashamed to admit what I missed out on life. I'm just
What you
saying,
missed out on life was cheese.
back when I was 6, yeah.
Oh my god, Jonas. GC, you were too young to know the details about cheese. The curds and the cheese.
Come on, Jonas.
Let me tell you about the curds and the cheese and the flour and the squeeze.
And the
cheese.
birds and the bees.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Keep the
Awkward
puns
moment.
flowing.
The puns must flow.
You want to defeat these Dongos right here. What are you doing down these hallways?
Forgot how weird the Dongo things looked in this game.
They were all like, "We need to bring back the Dodongos for the Game Boy, but we don't have a lot of space left for graphics." If we just made them like spheres.
Little round voice.
And give them like Audrey 2 lips.
Picking out a con, he's like, GC doesn't know nothing about cheese ever. Whatever, I was 6. But still, I still found it amusing.
GC
Like,
has
here.
eschewed the cheese lore.
I got cheese lore in me now. I'm good.
I don't know why one of the chests in here gives you a
You don't-
secret medicine,
your
because
worries
they
are over.
literally
Internet.
give you like a teleporter, like right in the middle of the dungeon. I have to actually fight these guys from up here. That was the tricky thing. I remember because using one of the glitches you could sort of get away with just killing these guys on the floor.
Hello, baby. And scratch your little head. Oh, what was that?
I heard that.
It was a little yawn. Oh, your little baby face. Yes, you're super cute. The cutesies and rootsies. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, yeah, this room had another one of the more obscure puzzles in the game, which you would not be able to guess unless you had played Link to the Past first, and I had not. So they added an owl here to actually tell you what to do.
Mm-mm.
Have to say, it doesn't look like an owl.
It's missing its beak. You have to get the beak so that you can get the wisdom from the owl.
Seems
Who?
to be a reoccurring theme in Zelda games.
In the original game, it was not an owl. It was a stone slab.
Return the slab.
And you would get like a stone slab fragment instead to insert into it. But they changed it to an owl, I guess, because there were multiple stone slabs in some dungeons, and so it doesn't really make that much sense that you would use the same stone slab to get different information from different slabs.
Mm.
Mm.
Well, when you put it that way.
Also, that right there goes towards the middle. Middle 2 rooms right there.
Huh.
That's for later. That's how to get to the boss room. Maybe I should kill this guy with bomb arrows.
Find a nickel for every time I've said that.
They're already full of rubies. You have to like.
You find my water
jump
bottle
thing?
interesting, child?
And
You
they
are
have to come
sneaking
down
it.
from the stairs right there.
Yeah, it's tough going into a dungeon looking for more money. They give you more money when you're already rich.
First world problems.
I can't hold on to all of these rupees.
I can just see the meme in my head.
found it pretty cool in when I tried Ocarina of Time that they literally put a cap on the amount of rubies, and it was actually a plot point in the game. I was like, that is pretty cool. Oh, I think it was amusing that in order to increase the ruby cap, you had to get a wallet. So Link's walking around with a wallet of rubies.
It happens. What are you doing, child?
Yeah, the adult's wallet.
You
That's
sound
what it
like
was.
you're getting up to mischief. Are you getting up to
Cats
mischief,
do
my
that.
child?
Never.
Cats will just sit on your lap, stare at you, and expect you to do something.
She does do that.
Mhm.
It's like she's just looking at me, expecting entertainment. Come to think of it, that's also kind of how Jonas looked at me sometimes.
What? Okay, I got it. Out of context, that's a what?
Okay, so there have been Goombas and there are like Bootabos in this dungeon as well?
Yeah, there's a couple of Mario enemies that are in this game.
Yes, I know what a Potabo is.
You do.
What is my life?
Listen, I also have an encyclopedic knowledge of old school Mario enemies.
I think that's where the fire rod is. Okay.
I
Yes,
appreciate
the
you
actual
for that,
the actual
Stalker.
mini boss of this dungeon after all the other ones.
You gotta listen. You gotta be able to tell a thwomp from a thwimp.
Yes.
I don't have outer.
Otherwise, God knows what could happen. It's all that separates us from the animals.
Parent to talk today is Gohan's sword from Dragon Ball. And I forgot about that. I forgot he had a sword
He did have a sword.
when he was training with Piccolo. I guess that they had to do that kind of thing with Trunks.
See, it's not the thwomps and the thwimps you gotta worry about, it's the thwomps and the womps.
Yeah, that's a
These
good
right
point.
there, me too.
Apparently,
Wish I had a
another
shotgun
thing.
You can't
Apparently-
take any of them for granted. Ah! Oh, sorry, go on.
I read today, it was something funny I saw on Twitter, but apparently back in 1994, Toriyama drew a comic where Vegeta's bowling, and it always goes in the gutter. And people immediately start taking that as Vegeta never wins.
That's funny.
Hey, were you saying something?
Was who saying something?
I thought Ray was saying something.
Oh.
Oh, he's muted, actually.
That would make it hard to say something.
No, it's easy to say something while you're muted. It's just hard to be heard. Tapping the side of my head. See?
Genius.
The magic rod. Burn
Yeah,
it.
you can-
Burn, baby, burn.
Oh my god. Somebody, whoever was coding the dialogue for this game, not so secret pyromaniac.
Meanwhile, in my head, the first thing that came to my mind was, "Hey, baby, you want to see my magic rod?"
Oh, Stoker. So
Last couple
just
years,
like,
there
you
was
can
a-
have a bit of my magic rod. It grants all your wishes.
It's very hot.
Nice.
That works.
Yeah, I know it's cold.
Jonas is like, how do you do the hammer emoji?
Jonas got the hammer out.
Yep, now it's on to the boss room.
Don't quite have the master key yet.
That built up the other shit I saw. I can jump that.
Famous last words.
Famous last. Oh,
Oh!
Stoker.
Get out of my head, Charles!
My face.
There the Goombas is.
This. Look at this Galumba.
Look at this Galumba over here!
Out of keys.
Get a load
Did I
of
miss
this
that one?
Galumba.
I don't
Yeah, you
know.
go
Do you
grab
have
that
to
one.
shoot that statue with an arrow?
Just one of the chests.
This is a huge dungeon.
Yes, it is.
I guess it's up top.
It's down. I couldn't get while I was here before because this one requires actually having the fire rod.
DVD.
The rupees that don't matter.
Rupees that don't matter.
2 shots?
I mean, it's the same as my sword, but it's also as instant as my sword. It goes right across the screen.
You know, I never. I'm surprised I never thought about it, but you got the red mail on, so yeah, everything in your arsenal got double damage.
Missed. Oh, he ran into it.
So used to
What
the
a
Zelda
loser.
games. I'm so used to the Zelda games giving you like an upgraded item that doubles your or increases the damage of your attacks.
I think we need to know that every time we touch an ice block.
Yeah, that's the weakness of this.
That's yeah.
To give you the hint for all the guy appears to be immune to the fire rod, which would make sense because, you know, he's a water enemy, even though he's swimming in lava.
That also makes sense. He lives in the lava. Why would fire hurt him?
Yeah, you say that, but the boss definitely lives in the lava, and fire hurts him very quickly.
Well, that makes no sense.
Just jump over
We're gonna have to use arrows.
We'll show them the arrow of their ways. I think that enemy got the point.
Point.
Ah,
I-
sure, should have done that.
I understand that reference.
I watched pretty much all Pro CD's videos. They're all good.
They are good.
Like,
This looks pretty straightforward.
I like the furniture anime ones.
Yes.
10. Nightmares key. Jonas. Love it or leave it. I definitely love it. Like a dungeon Zamboni? You know what? Kinda is.
What a concept. Do 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 do.
Yep, now he's dead. He lives in the lava. You can just blast him with the fire rod for like 3 seconds and he's dead.
That's how science works.
How does a nightmare live in lava?
I mean, have you seen the price of rent these days?
Yes.
Hazer Silver Scar says, weird how the ice only ever turns up in this dungeon. It is. You know, the dungeon that has lava everywhere just happens to have impenetrable ice.
It happens that way sometimes.
There's no ice dungeon. There's
Egg on the mountain calls.
yeah, but we can't go
Well,
there yet
answer
because
it.
we don't have the 7th dungeon finished.
The plot twist of this whole thing.
Did
is
it to
Link
get
just
the
wants
fire
eggs to-
rod early because that makes the boss of the 7th dungeon significantly easier.
See, that looks like an owl.
Man, imagine the whole plot twist at the end was Link just wanted an egg sandwich.
Making the mother of all
Spoilers.
omelets here, Link.
Spoilers.
So where is the 7th dungeon?
It's on the other side of the mountains. But I need to go back to town first.
Link, he come to town, come to save the Princess Zelda.
And
Sadly,
collectibles
sadly
and
no
games and all.
Zelda.
Ooh, I need that, even though I'm literally full on everything.
Ah, it's a wood
Sadly, this game called The Legend of Zelda does not, in fact, have a character named Zelda.
He does
Yeah,
not
no.
appear in this game at all.
It's all about Link.
It's not all about you, Link. Oh wait, yes it is.
I've actually been in this screen.
You know how it is. You see something on the ground. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Basically.
I haven't grabbed this one. Secret seashell. Also, you can destroy the cuckoos in this game if you have the fire rod.
Wow. That's broken.
I know, the most powerful creature in any Zelda game. They took out the ability to do this in the remake, which is why it's inferior.
It even takes like 5 seconds just to kill them. Like, they got so much health. Yeah, Cuckoos have so
Chickens.
much.
True gods of this universe.
And all others.
Now this opens.
The dead chicken. You're a necromancer?
Yes. Rooster has recovered. He seems very friendly.
Hmm.
And now we take the rooster with us back to the mountain.
I've been called a necromancer myself.
Mm.
Do you count vampirism as such?
Yeah, because vampires are necromancers.
Oh. That's a groaner.
That's a groaner.
I was taking you way too seriously at first. I have to remember to stop doing that.
It's okay, it happens to the best of us.
Be up here. I'd have to walk back the other way. I don't even think we can do that. It'll be right here. I already have a power bracelet.
You have it on. Yeah.
I love the power.
Another
grid.
one of
It's so
the deficiencies of the Game Boy Zelda games is that your inventory gets rearranged every time you equip or unequip something.
That's annoying.
Throw that rooster.
Should be able to. He lets me fly for a bit.
Aww. That's cute.
He is a good chicken.
You even found in the dungeons. What a lad.
Officially my favorite character in this game.
Well, I mean, you brought him back to life. He's gonna go through everything with you.
Through chick or thin.
Chick or chin?
Through chick or chin.
Hello, Tovarin. Yes, there are emotes now.
Another bomb spot. They really went in a completely different direction with fairies in this game series, didn't they?
It's true.
Yeah. Most of the other games tend to treat them more like items. It's 11:30. Do you know where your pills are?
Right
I
here.
know.
Yeah, here's Eagle's Tower, but we do not have the key. I need to get,
Oh no.
I need to get the key. Ah, a keyhole here. It says bird keyhole.
Since when is
No.
huh spelled H-U-N-H?
I saw that
Don't
there.
stick your key in the bird hole.
So we went all the way up there for nothing?
I need to go a different direction. I forgot which direction to go because it's been at least a decade since I played this game.
Hey, we still got our rooster buddy with us. And,
Technically, I did play the remake, but they changed it.
hey, don't you bomb the rooster buddy. Chat, what's a good name for him?
We shall call him Nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Name him Bob? Everybody always says Bob when asked to name something.
I always wish there was another shortcut up the mountain instead of going through like those 5-6 screens of cave.
Cave
you must
time.
do
Big
everything the
cave
long
hours.
way. Big cave energy?
Luigi. Wow, amazing. That rooster is actually flying. It's just like I said, eh? Tried to hold him over your head. Cluck cluck. This direction.
Yes, yes, direction.
Right there. Ah,
You can't like jump over that gap.
They can.
It's more fun to fly.
Is more fun to fly.
Which airliner had that as their slogan? Fun to fly.
You know, that one.
We're back to that again, huh?
Yep. We never stray very far from that one. Even when we're thinking about this one.
This or that.
Shells? There's another path to get here. No, there wasn't. It goes right back to where we were. I just forgotten where the Eagle's key is. Of course I have. And just goes right back around. Good boost.
Excuse me.
Right here. There's something right here. Oh boy, rupees I don't need. Another secret seashell. Back in here, and all of them are open, even though I didn't open that one. Robbed of the rupees I won't even get anyway. Oh, this is it. I'm forgetting I haven't gone to this cave.
Fun fact, you can actually open all 5 of the chests, but you have to leave while opening 0. There's a bug in the coding because the room flags all chests as open, even if one is opened, instead of flagging each chest individually.
Wild.
I just keep the bird key, I like it.
Asking the real questions.
Now
So
it's
do you
time
have to
go
get back
Eagle
up
Tower.
top now?
Yes, now it's time to go back to Eagle Tower. We can just take the roost. Yeah, suckers. Oh wait, I can't. They don't actually let you transition here.
Sorry I called you suckers, suckers.
It feels like one of those cartoon movie moments where, either the hero or the villain thinks they're getting away, and it doesn't work out, and they're stuck.
Yeah, they're like, see ya, suckers, and then like the wind changes on their hot air balloon.
And
And they're like, hi again, suckers.
or they leave on that plane, so the plane has to make a rendezvous back.
Alright. We're back.
We are back.
Dinosaur story.
Oh my god, I was gonna say that. Everybody's beating me to the punch tonight.
This is a more appropriate final tension anyway, because it has a more interesting gimmick.
Yeah, birds.
Spooky birds.
You heard it here first. Birds are a gimmick.
The fire rod, gonna use it. Guys still take forever to kill, though.
It's ridiculous. A giant ogre takes 2 shots, but those guys take like 4.
Magic.
It's very thoughtless of them to take so long to die.
Ah, yes. I guess it does make sense for Rick Griffin. Sans Undertale.
The other way. I want to go the other way. I don't.
Well, that answers that.
That's why. Why didn't I get that key? Here we have our friend Giant Iron Ball.
I missed him.
The companion sphere.
That's such a fun noise. Be whoop, be whoop. I enjoy that noise greatly.
Reminds me
I
of the
don't
sound.
care.
Reminds me
Go
of the
ahead.
sound from Mario 2, where you're pulling out grass from the ground or vegetables.
Yeah, it does have a little bit of that, doesn't it?
Yeah. Hey, yes, it is a wonderful sound.
It also is a little reminiscent of the cape sound effect.
Oh, there's Jonas. He's Jonas.
Hi, Jonas.
Oh,
Oh, hey,
Hey,
Jonas.
I'm making a little cameo so everybody in chat can say we had a full house. How's it going?
Hello, Jonas.
Hello.
Don't talk too much if it hurts your throat.
Yeah,
That's
seriously.
okay. I've got I still have my economy pack of lozenges I'm working on. How's it going?
Soon good.
Yeah, so far so okay. So
Are you
far
at
so
least
okay.
doing better than you were?
Yeah, I am. It was really annoying for like a day, and now it's just mildly annoying.
Well, Rick's just killing Kirby right now, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's literally Kirby.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't believe Rick is killing God.
What God even do to you, Rick?
I think it's literally called Anti-Kirby in the instruction manual, too.
Nancy Kirby.
And this is the game series that has enemies that are called likes.
It's true. I don't like them.
Why are they called legs?
I don't know.
I don't
but
know. I'm probably in Japan. It's some sort of reference to the like.
The actual shield-eating monsters that really eat your shield.
Yeah, the actual shield-eating monsters that just roamed around like the Edo period.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that was some kind of yokai.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, this yokai is a basket that will eat your shit.
Or if it's like some kind of onomatopoeia.
Yeah. It's probably like leaky, or leak or something. I don't know. Don't ask me.
I'll just never forget the name after watching that AVGN episode.
Did he have some sort of rant about likes?
He was going off about just all the weird names in general.
Bats
When
being
he got
called
to that
keys.
one, I think he was just saying, and that one kind of just looks like, and it's a like.
That sounds accurate.
You know, in some of these games, they look like sort of like pound cake, and then other ones that look like pancakes. And then there's one where they just like the original Zelda manual. They just like a stack of pizzas.
Oh,
I
he
always
said
thought they
pizza.
looked-
He said pizza.
Oh god.
Mhm.
Fucking.
But, like, here, just check this out. When it
I'm just gonna link a picture of a pizza.
no,
I always thought that their sprite looked like a basket.
no, if you go down to the bottom of the like page, I'm so tired.
You sound tired, dude.
It's been a week. Holy shit. But yeah, like there's a bunch of pictures of them at the Zelda Wiki article, and it's great. Just all the different.
Incarnations of the
Yeah.
like.
The ones from like. I
The
mean,
ones
look-
from like.
Is anyone else, incredible attention to how much we're saying like now?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I don't like it.
Like zoinks.
like totally. Yeah, but like
Oh, Chad, how do you
I
like?
look at this like thing, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I've definitely seen that in like a Lovecraft story, like illustration.
Oh, Chad, like the likes. Talk about our likes. Like and subscribe.
like, and subscribe.
all right.
Anyway, sorry,
I regret.
Jonas.
I regret.
Follow
nothing.
and subscribe.
As you shouldn't.
The one from Majora's Mask looks. Yeah. Several
Looks. It looks like what, Jonas? What
I don't
are you
know.
trying to say? It looks
Nothing in
like.
particular. No.
Like.
Like,
I do like that they put both Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time ones when I'm pretty sure they're identical.
I did the same one. Very well.
Yeah, Majora's Mask was all about just reusing assets from Ocarina.
But I almost said like.
Matic.
I'm looking at the Majora's Mask one. I'm thinking this is like what I didn't like. God damn it!
Sorry, Jonas. Unlike your like.
But yeah, this is like. Okay, you know what?
You can't not do it is the thing. Once it's like a potato chip. Once you start, you can't stop.
Well,
This is similar to
Nothing.
things I did not enjoy.
I always say it, but now I'm really self-conscious about it.
It's okay, Jonas. None of us are judging you out loud.
No, all of the N64 graphics, like there were so many textures. Did I say it again?
It's okay. Keep going.
There were so many textures that looked like that looked reminiscent of like fucking hell. Anyway.
We can't avoid it. Let's just admit that we can't avoid it.
How's everybody doing in the chat tonight?
Can't be undone.
Chat says there's no likes.
Like the like. Do you like the like?
Link
I only
likes the likes as much as he likes the Link likes.
I only like the look-alike.
Why is this not one of those vocal warm-up things?
It is now.
Likes, liking, likes.
Link likes, like likes, like
he likes Zelda. I don't know.
Oh,
Does he now? That raises some real interesting questions.
I was, yeah.
Do you like them, or do you like them?
Well, I mean,
Photon Fence phases Fat Fanny.
Does he now?
I almost made a very bad comment.
do
I
tell.
cannot push that.
I'll just leave it to
Info down here.
everyone's imaginations.
What's down here?
This has been a magical conversation.
I mean, when it's about your magical rod, the conversation's always magical.
Oh boy.
Bring it back to my rod.
I have missed this.
I'm glad, Jonas,
Specifically
it's
you,
missed you
Stoker.
too. Aw, heckin' dang. Willikers. Gosh darn hecky.
Nice.
Well, gosh dang and Japers Crapers.
A fun movie.
I find it slightly overrated.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Well, okay, first and foremost, have to address the elephant in the room when it comes to those movies.
His name is Babar. Please call him by his name.
See too many elephant furries, but
You really don't. This is not gonna be a funny thing. I'm just gonna warn people. It's just something that has to be brought up whenever the Jeepers Creepers movies come along. Those movies were all directed by a convicted sex offender. So,
What?
oh, didn't know?
Hold on, let me Google it.
It's not a fun story. I'm just gonna tell you.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, it's an oh boy kind of story.
Okay.
So
Boy.
I will say that does color those movies a bit, but again, even
I can't pick it
without
up from
that,
this side.
apparently not.
even without that, I found them a little overrated. Before I knew that, I found them a little overrated. The first Jeepers Creepers movie kind of blows its scariest moments at the beginning of the movie, and then kind of runs out of steam from there.
Gotcha.
But that having been said, once I learned the rest of Dude Boy's story, the director sure didn't help things any. I'll put it that way.
I
can
distinctly
imagine.
remember. I distinctly remember seeing this poster for the first movie in Blockbuster. Like that, I definitely saw that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that.
yeah. It was a pretty good hit. Pretty decent sized hit.
I actually didn't know that achievement was wow.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, I didn't get into them as much.
I've had multiple experiences where I'll be like, "Oh, hey, remember this one child star from the '80s? He sure was cool. I wonder what he's up to now." And then they go on Wikipedia, and it's like, "Oh, okay. I'm gonna just scrub that from my mind now."
Sometimes you're happier not knowing.
Skull Kid?
What about Skull Kid? What did Skull Kid do?
Yeah.
What did Macaulay
Their
Culkin
face
not
thing. They
do?
got like a skull for a head, and they're like playing a pipe.
Oh, okay. I really thought for a minute you were gonna be like
Yeah.
telling me something terrible that Skull Kid had done.
Yeah, Skull Kid was a great child actor of Majora's Mask, but you know, the years just weren't kind to him. He fell into substance abuse issues and ultimately got arrested on possession in 2008.
Started grinding up rupees and snorting them.
I don't. What? That would be the equivalent of grinding up dollar bills and snorting.
Joker, come on! I'm not on my A game tonight.
That
Okay, you
joke
know
made
what?
in
That's
chat
fair.
earlier was amazing.
I really wish they'd all just fly directly at me, but they don't.
Is that actually supposed to be Skull Kid?
I have no idea.
I mean, it might be Proto Skull Kid. I don't know. You never know when Nintendo's thinging the stuff with the sauce and the whatnot.
The artist, later known as Skull Kid.
There we go.
You beat my brothers.
Yeah, what's that about?
Uh-huh.
Arcus, not all child stars go that way, but the ones that do really, really do.
You know, I very recently learned that Roddy McDowell was a child star, which I didn't know. I just assumed that his whole career had been with him, like, kind of middle-aged to older. I didn't know he'd been doing it, like, literally his whole life.
Nice.
LeVar Burton was a child star. Because he was a star in my child eyes.
Aw, heck and dang. Get out.
Oh.
Be gone.
Be gone, Egon. Egon has gone bye-bye.
Can I at least go join the No Binos Club? I hear they have record-setting cuddle sections.
You can join the No Binos Club.
The No Binos
And
Club, the only
to
place where the
reset
house
where
pets can have.
the giant iron ball is.
What were you about to say, Jonas?
I said the No Binos Club, the only place where the house pets can have junk.
It just spontaneously comes into existence.
Spontaneously combusts.
No, we don't like that.
You're supposed to get the-
Spontaneous combustion, guys.
I don't know why I went
I'm
there.
supposed to get the ball back if I can't do that.
I like to think there's a No Binos Club in every one of Rick's universes.
Yeah, the one thing
Just
they
in
all share in
case.
common. The one thing they all share in common is there's no binos here.
Yeah. Bino's like a Nexus being. He just exists in every Rick universe and in every one.
Where
he's
it's
not
like the
invited.
And then
The
the
Binos
story that
cinematic universe.
Craig was writing recently, where it was like, oh yeah, all these different universes, they're just like recording in adjacent studios, and so
and then Bino comes.
Terry can meet Adrian and Hild because he just goes next door.
It happens.
I like to think that Bino starts us out no Finals Club or no Cats Club. Nobody comes.
No.
It's just him. Even Duchess doesn't show up.
No. What we need is a Smash Brothers style game with all of Rick's continuities. Like,
People have been bringing that up again recently because I saw people talking about the House Pets RPG that GC had touched on.
Yeah, we were talking about it a little bit too. Something we just stopped again. Trying to get back going again.
Well, game's a lot of work. I mean, that's the truth of it.
Do you
But I
know
thought-
something about that?
I was going when I first saw the project. I didn't know it was. I thought it was just a fan project at first, but it turned out it was something much more bigger. And I joined in on it anyway. But I want to commit a lot of stuff to an
Can't I pick
RPG.
up the dang ball?
And yeah, House Pets was perfect for that. I said.
Guess you have to come in from the top.
I tried that.
Are you
I could
soft
think of
lock
a-
yourself by setting it on the fence, or are you supposed to set it on the fence?
It was started by
I'm not
D
supposed to
Rock.
set it on the fence.
It was just already on the fence, wasn't it?
I think the only other way to
I think I might get back into it next year with them, honestly, because I got all this free time. But yeah, something I really
Oh,
want
why
to
not?
done. Oh, I mean, something I really want to do, honestly, like a House Pet RPG. I had a lot of cool ideas, but with D Rock and them back then, it was really awesome.
Nice.
I just didn't have time because I was having to work. And now that I think about it, I should get some more time into it. Actually, that'd be pretty.
that doesn't
sweet.
reset it either.
GC, do you program?
No, I really don't. But what I did do, I wanted to commit something to it. So what I did, I came up with a whole bunch of ideas like weapons, armor, spells, character classes, that kind of stuff, and balanced them out. Everybody else was doing the drawing, so.
Why not?
And like I said, I was just trying to get it moving, honestly. That's all I was trying to do. Like, get them do it.
Get it moving and a grooving.
Still want to see a House Pets dating sim.
I can't pick it up from here either.
Someone did do that.
It's not letting me pick it up at all.
That's weird.
It was like, what was it, a high school dating sim kind of thing? It was actually pretty funny. I actually thought it was pretty cool. They used like real cat pictures and dog pictures for the characters.
Oh, that's
Instead
funny.
of just exiting the dungeon, what happens if you like save, quit, reload?
I did that.
Uh-oh.
That's what are you
Uh-oh.
locked? Like
So you can't grab it from the top or the bottom.
Uh-oh.
Have you tried taking the cartridge out and blowing on it?
Yeah, maybe if you short out the pins, then the game will be good. Apparently there's no way to reset the ball if you've saved other than cheats.
Well, that doesn't make any sense because in the original game you could reset the ball. I did it several times.
Is that a legit glitch that they never fixed?
A legit.
Legit.
A glitch.
Try playing the Mambo.
Try playing the Mambo?
Yeah.
I mean, when all else fails.
I mean, that was the only thing you could do, I would assume.
Was this before or after Link to the Past?
There.
Oh, okay.
It was the very next one after.
I wonder if it resets if you die. Nope. Doesn't even reset when you die.
Damn.
The only way I could think to actually get to the ball would be to glitch some way onto rail, but I do not know how to do that.
Oh god, I still have the Ken Pender's Tales open.
Put that away. It's not good for you to look at too long.
Taking psychic damage every time I see it.
Yeah, pretty much.
It is super effective.
He's like arguing with people in the comments, and I'm just
Of
like,
course he is.
I'm just like, bro, stop. It's
You know what's
okay."
what I realized recently, and I think I don't know if I ever said that here or not. So you know how he's supposed to be doing his spin-off comic with the characters redesigned and like the Sega IP removed, and it's called the Lara Sue Chronicles.
I try not to think about it, but yes.
Do you know what we just recently passed?
The deadline for it to be out.
No, the 10-year anniversary of him announcing it.
Wow.
Do you know how much of it is how long it's supposed to be?
10 years?
It's supposed to be like a 7-chapter series.
How much is he, has he put out anything?
Nothing.
Boy, it's like maybe he's full of bullshit.
Blaze has been blocked by Ken Penders on Twitter. That is a badge of honor. Yeah, 10 years, nothing. Nothing. Like, some preview images, and a whole bunch of talk.
That's amazing.
Meanwhile, can't even fathom how many Sonic comics have come out in the past decade.
Oh my god.
Have you tried actually physically leaving the dungeon?
Yes.
Okay. Going through all of the GameFAQs, Reddit, and NeoSeeker pages I can find.
I'm approaching it from different angles.
Oh my god.
To get the... Oh no.
This was a really unfortunate thing.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Managed to clip into the fence a bit like that.
Well done, sir. Well
I'm
done.
thinking, maybe I could just finagle something. I don't know.
It worked.
Finagle's such a great word.
Throw this up on the screen.
You just throw it all the way to the pillar?
No, I can't throw it across this. You take it around. Take it around town.
Take it around. Oh my.
You know, Boxer,
Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it.
you know, Boxer, in general, there's only one person in our group that tends to mention him at all. Just saying. I mean, you know, I'm
Excuse me.
not gonna name any names, but you know,
Excuse me.
it's Stoker.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Listen. I have to exercise my demons sometimes, okay? Otherwise they get flabby.
I thought you were gonna
I
say
was
you have to,
about to say.
I thought you were gonna say I have to exercise my constitutional right to hate Ken Penders.
I do have a constitutional right to hate him. It's the 10th Amendment.
I knew it one existed.
You know what? We will sign this amendment into law, and when with Rick presiding with Rick presiding over us, we will.
Hey.
We can't
Bring
have a
to-
kangaroo
bring-
court.
Oh, damn it, Ray.
God damn it! I was about to make that joke. You stole my thunder, Ray. Give it back. Give me back my thunder.
You know, when I
You don't
first
have any thunder, I'm sorry.
when I first heard the expression kangaroo court, I thought it had something to do with Australia. Like, oh, we're gonna hold the trial in Australia, and you know that it won't be legitimate because that's not a real country.
I first saw it in the Sonic comic, and I thought it was just someone being like kind of racist. I had no idea what it really meant.
I think I was also introduced to the term in Sonic the Hedgehog. The old Sonic comics loved their puns. So
Yes, they
much.
did.
So much.
We're just gonna keep going until we beat this one dungeon.
I'm not letting it beat me.
It's okay. It's not like I have work in the morning.
Meh.
You know what
We got
Penders
down
looks
here.
like? I'm just looking
What?
at his mustache.
Yes.
And he looks exactly like an 80s used car dealer. Like, exactly. Okay? I'm just dressed him in like a...
Have we ever seen him and an 80s used car dealer in the same room at the same time?
It's true. No, but like, give him like a plaid.
Ah, you like this one car? It's good, very good. 68 Volkswagen, very nice, high quality, AC included, not powered windows though.
Runs on Chaos Emerald energy.
It runs on a tiny woodland creature being trapped inside the engine.
Okay, you know, that is something Sonic lore-wise. Like, they've never really given a very good explanation for why Dr. Eggman does that.
Well, he just.
I
watched
like
The
how you
Matrix.
preface it with very good explanation.
I mean, they kind of imply that the animals are somehow being used as a biological energy source. And they also kind of imply that the robots have a sort of consciousness that comes from their animal core, but it's like a different person. It's weird. If you read too much into the Sonic the Hedgehog lore, it gets real weird, okay?
The Matrix batteries.
Yeah, but like, okay, but you know what I read that kind of bugs me? From what I understand, that was not the original explanation for why people were connected to the Matrix. The planned explanation was cooler, but they didn't think audiences would get it. Like, if this is true, and I have no reason to believe it's not true, because I read it on the internet somewhere, but apparently the original plan was that the Matrix itself was basically going to run off, like, the processing power of the human brain or something like that. Like, just the minds of the people in the Matrix were going to be what generates the reality of the Matrix. I like that a lot better.
Sounds more Borgy.
Yeah, but, like, it also makes more sense, because the human brains just don't generate much electricity, especially not enough to power something, and God knows I've tried.
That is one of the biggest gripes I've heard with the logic in that.
But, I mean, honestly, if you're really going to the Matrix movies for logic, you're kind of going to them for the wrong thing anyway, but...
So true.
It's, How'd I get onto the subject of the Matrix?
The
Sonic
Robotnik
Hedgehog, yeah.
animal.
Oh yeah,
Is it?
Robotnik!
Just always Sonic.
I don't know, like...
If you ever lose your train of thought, it was probably started by Sonic.
Yeah, if you ever lose your train of thought, Stoker, it was probably Ken Pender's fault.
It is! He came into my house, he ate my cheese!
Now we're back on cheese again.
It all comes around.
You know what cheese is good on?
Pizza!
Now we're back to pizza.
It's always been Wankersham.
Life is cyclical. Nothing is new. Ah!
Yeah. Sooner or later, the entire universe becomes cheese.
It's like poetry, it rhymes.
It's like... Delivery in 30 billion years, so it's free.
Not actually anything in that room.
You know, to be fair, I never have had a pizza that took longer than 30 billion years to arrive.
It's good service.
It's excellent service. I gave them a good Yelp review.
I'm on one half heart. I'm gonna fight the boss.
Sounds like a plan.
Something Ken Penders, something incomplete.
Oh lord.
You got this, Rick.
Yeah, you got this.
Just spam the sword or something, I don't know.
Narrator voice, but he did in fact not have this.
Mash all the buttons.
Oh.
Immediately kills me.
Good job!
Quite immediate, in fact.
Please tell me that warps you to the very top.
Yes, that's at the top.
Oh.
I just need to go around here.
The machines
hello, my
needed
baby
humans for the
child.
crypto farms.
Oh my god!
No, yeah, all the crypto is locked behind captchas, and so they needed to capture the humans in order to solve it.
Oh my gosh.
I like that explanation even better!
I
They're
need
like-
parody.
They're trying to get through, and it's like, prove you are not a robot.
You need a human! Quick, get all the humans!
Yes, baby kitty, you are so cute.
I read an article about like the possibility of Matrix 5, and apparently like nobody except the execs want to do it.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Wachowskis themselves didn't want to do Matrix 4.
Yeah, the Matrix 4 is literally about how reviving old things is stupid and bullshit. And yet it is a revival of itself.
Yeah, like, literally they were told this is happening with or without you, so do you want to do it? And they were like, well, I guess it's happening with us then. You've got the organ of evening calm.
Eyebrow waggle.
I know how to calm my evening.
Alright.
Why does that sound like a Huey Lewis on the News song? You've got the organ.
That's supposed to be the shortcut right back here.
We've got the organ. We've got the organ.
It's past midnight. I have to actually get going, guys. But
Okay.
I just have a good night. And
All right.
Good night, GC.
Good night, GC.
Literally just have the final boss to go, so gonna have to go finish that.
Final boss of the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then you get to awaken the windfish.
Oh, I thought the final boss was the windfish.
No, the final boss is nightmares that are keeping the windfish asleep.
Oh.
This is like, overall, such a silly game with so many silly references and jokes in it, but it has like one of the most kind of like bittersweet endings in the entire Zelda franchise.
Rick, did you write down the...
Yes.
Okay.
So, what if a Yoshi came out of that thing? Like a big, gigantic Yoshi. Just rode him around and like... Wait, is that a...
It's an
yeah,
egg.
Those are all the instruments, okay.
Yes, those
I
are-
saw the violin, I was like, what?
And now you can serenade the egg.
What's that one at 2 o'clock? It looks like a...
A conch shell?
Oh, okay. Okay, nice.
I think it's literally called the Magical Conch.
And then I guess that one at 8 o'clock is like a triangle.
Yes.
Yes.
Congratulations, you're gonna wake
Some of-
everyone up from the dream and everyone dies.
Some of these instruments I think might be contributing a little bit more.
Windfish.
The broken eggshell here always looked like it had a lower lip.
See, now that you say that, now I'm just thinking of the Deku Tree from Ocarina of Time, where he's just like, Link, get inside me, bah!
Ride me! You fell down. Aren't you glad you have me here to tell you this?
It's okay, he get back up.
Why has the floor just got shake weights all over it?
I was just thinking that. Like, it's a gym floor.
Is Link about to pump some iron? Is Link gonna get swole?
You got to pump it up.
I think I've seen fan art of that Stoker.
Of course you have. There are only
I've
two
seen the one
kinds
of
of fan
Luigi.
art. There are only two kinds of fan art of Link. He's either a twink or a twunk.
Yeah, he's
Twunk is good.
Or
the-
sometimes he's just a girl.
Or
Yeah.
the little gremlin that is Wind Waker Link.
Okay, that's also fair.
Yeah.
I do love Gremlink.
Yeah. A lot of people make Wind Waker Link massive troublemaker. Even though I don't think he's that, like, mischievous in that game. I don't remember him being that. It's just those eyes, those like shifty eyes when he's like looking at something off to his side.
You're fighting Venom.
Well, Wolf Link still counts as Twunk Link.
Yes, that's fair.
That's, I guess.
Alright, so first we had some kind of blob, now we have Aghanim.
Aghanim butt frog.
Aghanim
assuming-
butt frog. Sorry,
If
what?
it- wow. If this came right after Link to the Past, they probably just were like, let's reuse some stuff that works.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody thought the Aghanim fights were pretty clever, I think.
That was a different attack altogether.
Yeah, he does that sometimes.
You don't have a bug net here, though.
You don't?
You can use the shovel to reflect it.
Really?
Of course, why not?
As one does.
I can dig it.
Oh my goodness.
And now it's the Maldorm.
How? How can you be so present of mind to make such jokes at 12:30?
Because I'm a nocturnal being, first and foremost.
I was gonna say he probably wakes up at what, like, sometime in the afternoon.
Can verify.
Jonas would sometimes come downstairs in the morning and I would already be awake.
And
Or,
you
excuse me, not already be awake, I would still be awake from the
would
night
have
before.
been awake, and I'll be like sipping a monster, and you'll be just. It's amazing.
I always thought it was interesting this thing takes on, like, forms of different bosses Link has fought in other games, but the final version, the final form it takes on isn't Ganon.
There's a name for the trope.
Well, yeah,
there.
because they're forming based off of his nightmares,
Right.
but its true form is just some other thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
The darkness itself.
There's a name for the whole like thing where like, oh, let's repeat all the bosses before you fight the final guy.
Yeah, it's a boss rush.
Boss rush.
Boss rush.
I love boss rushes, honestly.
Sometimes an entire game is nothing but a boss rush.
It's true.
Like Fury.
So interesting that that's what you chose.
I was going to go with like monster.
This thing... Good
Oh,
grief.
come on, don't kill me.
This thing looks so much like a Kirby boss. Oh,
Because
jeez.
it's horrifying and existentially dreadful.
Yeah, don't kill me.
Oh,
It's got a
I should,
giant eyeball.
I should have grabbed a potion before I went.
Well,
I'll do that.
Very well.
Because Phil says, how dare you remind me of Fury. Look, man, I'm just saying, if I had spare time enough to, like,
Have
do
enough
my own
magic
game
powder,
streaming,
Billy.
I already know my first couple of games would be. And it'd be like Fury, Metal Gear Revengeance, Sayonara Wild Hearts. Give me those super stylized games. Love them.
Fury is such a well-made yet bizarre game.
I've never heard of it.
Furi.
F-U-R-I.
I don't even know how to describe it. It's
It's a
a bullet hell kind of.
it's a bullet hell boss fighting game.
I like the look of it.
Like Toho or like Undertale.
It depends on the
I need-
boss.
I need to make
Like,
sure I get more magic.
every single one is so unique in how you have to address the fight.
I don't like bullet hell, but I like the way this game looks.
I'm gonna waste this, just go grab a mushroom, and
did you just punch that mob? Oh no, you're using the bow and arrow. I thought you literally just punched the moblin.
You can do that in the Oracle games.
Fury is a good stream game, but it's not nearly as fun without people to suffer along with you. I mean, that's if you're suffering. Or you could just be good at video games.
Okay, elitist.
Get good.
I
Fox,
hate to do this when it feels like we're right at the end, but I'm probably going to be dying tomorrow if I don't try and sleep.
okay.
All right.
Okay, get some
Okay.
rest.
Get some rest on.
Good night.
Yeah, we're going pretty late.
Have a good night.
Night.
Come on.
No, Boxer, you're not allowed to sleep ever. Even when the stream's over, you cannot sleep.
Miller pretending like he's good at video games. Excuse you!
Damn.
I would think of all the people who have played games on this stream, I've had a pretty good showing so far.
I really don't know why this game is so stingy with actually giving you magic powder back.
Yeah, with how much you need it.
I love that mouse cat.
Mouse.
I'm gonna call it a mouse cat.
Okay.
A couse, if you will.
Wow,
I
everyone's
prefer
like,
Matt.
You can't be a mat. Then everyone
you
will just
can.
walk all over you.
God damn it.
All right, look.
It was the same pun I was gonna make.
You don't get any, Miller.
I hog them all.
Where'd all my thunder go? I'm just like looking around like John Travolta me. Where the hell did all my thunder go? Everyone took it.
Yes, you
You're
can
not
also
being
get
a-
at the crane game, but the crane game is also slow.
You're not being a very early bird.
Now, Miller, do you know where that meme comes from? Like what movie?
Pulp Fiction?
Very good. Well done. Well done. Was
I'm like, I think I know, even though I've not actually seen Pulp Fiction.
You should watch Pulp Fiction. It's great.
I should.
I have not seen it either.
I've seen the full Marcellus Wallace scene.
oh god.
The does he look like a bitch scene.
I've seen that. I've seen the accidentally shot person in the face.
Oh right, and then also the opening with the coffee shop.
The cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I first saw that on The Simpsons.
But
They don't
yeah,
call them
it's-
the crusty with cheese.
It's probably quintessential Tarantino. I don't know if it's his best, but it's definitely his most.
It's his most Tarantino-y.
Yeah.
Well, besides Kill Bill. Kill Bill's also very Tarantino-y.
Yeah.
I did not search that Just Boxer. I was searching through my mind to try to remember. I'm just like, because very first knee-jerk reaction was I was gonna say was The Room, and I'm like, no, that's not right. John Travolta was not in The Room.
Quentin Tarantino's The Room.
Oh no.
There's the remake Hollywood needs to start working on.
Oh my god. Did any of you ever see The Disaster Artist?
Yeah,
Yes.
why do they never remake terrible movies? The movies that should be remade.
Yeah, give me Guillermo del Toro's Hands of Manos.
Oh my god.
No.
Not sure how.
See, if you have that reaction, then I picked a good one.
Stoker's like, I don't want it, but I do.
I'm just picturing what he'd do with Torgo. Like, I think, wasn't it that Torgo was supposed to be a satyr, but they couldn't pull off, like, actually making him look like a satyr? Was that it, Rick?
Yes.
I thought so.
Wes Anderson's Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh god.
Oh, that sounds very interesting.
No. Wes Anderson's Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, but Roger Rabbit's already good.
Yeah. We need a sequel, not a remake.
I'm not sure if I'm not sure if that's ever gonna happen. That was kind of a perfect storm
I
situation.
still want to see.
Yeah.
I still
No,
wanna see,
I don't think you could, because I think if you were to try to do a sequel now, it would basically be the Rescue Rangers movie, right?
Ugh.
Like that's like all you can do with that now. It doesn't quite work nowadays as it did back then.
I want to see Jim Henson's Star Fox. You know you want to see it too.
I would love to see that.
Just take a minute and picture that. How perfect that would be.
I mean, I do. I'm picturing the E3 puppet thing.
Yeah, they gave him a lot more hit points in DX version.
Oh, I was thinking of the College Humor's Wes Anderson's Fantastic Mr. Star Fox.
Okay.
Owen Wilson as Falco. Hey Einstein, I'm on your side.
Give me another season of Age of Resistance, please. Netflix.
All right, here we
Why?
go. Here we go. It's Bahamut time.
The Windfish.
I like those checkerboard clouds.
They were
Very,
very Kirby, like Kirby's Dream Course.
thief. Still calling me a thief after all this time. You know, it's an imaginary bow that I stole.
Yeah, well, you're not a very good guardian then, are you?
Zeronian says Link is the Shovel Knight.
Goodbye! Hoot! Hoot!
It is
There
the
he is.
fish.
That's amazing. The little tiny wings. The little tiny wings that poke through his yarmulke.
His back
His
yarmulke.
whale yarmulke.
He has a front yarmulke and a back yarmulke.
This is the rare dual yarmulke.
Is that a
Shalom.
studded leather band around the end of his tail?
Yeah.
Listen, he's punk rock AF, okay?
Look,
Shalom,
he has
thief.
his piercings all over his fins right there.
Oh my god. The windfish is hardcore.
Oh yeah.
He's clearly from San Francisco.
Got the lipstick going on.
He's just like.
Looks like he's wearing the closest thing to tight
Look, I
leather
pray to
pants.
God
that
on
are-
the Sabbath, but every other day belongs to this bitch.
Oh,
I was
this
also
part
thinking
always
that Link has Inception too deep and now thinks of his own name as Thief.
this part always makes me kind of sad. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
All your friends that you made along the way are dead now.
Less so the scenes that are
Basically.
just enemies. It's like, oh, they can fade away. I don't care. The
But
not
they didn't show the
Gordo.
animal village. If they did that, I would cry.
Aw.
Did they actually like all fade away, or did they just like return to their dimension or whatever?
No, they're
I don't
gone.
know.
Oh,
I mean,
No.
there could be,
Dream
but
is over.
yeah,
No,
the
they're
dream is
gone.
over.
They're all dead.
Link isn't going back, even if it exists somewhere in the Nethers.
They were the machinations of a whale god thing.
oh no,
Hmm.
he's just like on a piece of driftwood. It's funny.
Well, the argument, the boring thing would be like, was he always on a piece of...
That is
driftwood?
one high def seagull. Like, wow.
Can you
Is
imagine
that flapping
everything?
animation?
And now Link gets to play Raft.
Watch out for Stoker.
Why can't they bring back this original Link design for, like, Breath of the Wild or something? With the big hair.
Oh hey, it's the fish.
Yep. Oh, guess we didn't imagine it.
Or was it?
Well, we never said that the windfish was imaginary.
Hey, Rick said the thing. Rick
Well,
said
no,
it.
that's the thing, is that Link just, wakes up on the same piece of driftwood he started the game on, and it's just like, well, was the whole thing a dream? And it's like, no.
He's like I
Link
wonder what
before
cannon's
his
up-
rhinoplasty.
He has like the 70s anime nose. Kinda got the 70s hair too.
Chat says, if you finish the entire game without dying, Marin gets to be a seagull.
Yeah. It's
Who's
not a very
Marin?
good effect. It's just Marin with little wings on the side that just go flap flap. They're not even wings, they're like feathers.
What the hell does that
Like
say?
Wind Waker Rito?
Are these
No.
credits?
These are Jonas provided the credits. Yeah, this is Hergadiner in his room.
Wow,
them
it's
flickering.
so-
See them flickering a lot. I'm sure the effect was a lot better on the Game Boy.
On Discord, we are only seeing like one of them because it's like perfect with the refresh rate, but then on Twitch it's going crazy.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is one of those effects that's definitely intended to be read on the original Game Boy screen.
Hergadiner.
Has
Yeah,
like
Marin
doing
being
like
a
that
seagull
quick
is-
flicker like this is supposed to give it like a bit of transparency.
Yeah, but I love it just turns into complete gibberish.
I was thinking, is this like, is it a password? What the hell's going on?
Dang it, Rick, why did you make House Pets a partial L Legend of Zelda reference?
Because I'm
The
a
ending
geek.
of House Pets, the windfish awakens, and King just finds himself afloat on some driftwood in the ocean.
Oh. We can't do that. We have to do the Evangelion ending. You know, where everyone screams and turns to orange juice.
Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.
Quack, quack.
The
Fiend.
end. Fiend.
Fiend.
Well,
Alright.
this has been a gas.
Which guess?
You don't want to know.
Fully leaded diesel.
This has
Just
been
the
an odyssey.
most amount of lead you can shove in there.
It's been like a Mario.
It's all lead.
Alright.
It's actually
I,
a cube of lead that's very slightly soaked in diesel oil.
That's the new Rick Griffin stream tagline. The most amount of lead you can shove in there.
Oh no.
Right, everybody.
Have a good
I'll
night.
have a good night.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you next
everybody.
time.
Good night. Bye bye.